This quaint town is South Africa's fourth oldest town. Founded in 1786, it was named after the governor of the Cape Colony, Cornelius Jacob van der Graaff, and his wife. Originally established as a trading post, Graaff Reinet formed part of the colonial expansion inland from the Cape. Now, more than 2 centuries later, that history is being re-examined.
We must never forget when it comes to the South African history context, colonialism, apartheid. People were honored by using their name for certain places, for mountains, for rivers, and so forth. So they were honored by doing that. And you must remember that built in a name is also the victor versus the victim, the conqueror versus the conquered. You understand? So that is what is built within the South African political, geographical things. You know, we must never forget we come from an apartheid era.
Robert Sobukwe, founder of Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania, was born here in 1924. For many, this name change to honor him represents an overdue correction of history.
Robert Sobukwe has been a freedom fighter, has been a hero. There are some other places and streets in the location that has been named after him. So I don't see any problem. I think it's a good thing, so that he can also be remembered as a person who fought for the freedom that we are enjoying.
I'm delighted, especially we, the black community, that Graaff Reinet now, or rather our town, is named after one of our own, the son of Graaff Reinet, Robert Sobukwe. So the kind of change that it is going to come up with is that people will start to identify with the name, because it is named, as I've said already, after one of our own. We will start knowing ourselves that we belong to this town, because there's a perception, especially amongst the white community, that we blacks do not belong to this town.
Not everybody is aware of the coming changes, whilst many were not willing to air their views.
We're not against Robert Sobukwe, but we are not a Xhosa community. The majority of people here are Afrikaans speaking, and we have our culture, and we don't agree that the government can decide for the whole country what the culture of that area should be.
The renaming follows a formal process guided by the South African Geographical Names Council.
Go to the people and have public participation, which means we must go inform the people about someone that have applied through an application form to change a name. So then we call the stakeholders together of that particular area, inform them to go inform their constituency. After they inform their constituency, we have a meeting with the broader community or municipality that are affected by that name change.
For the Sobukwe family, the announcement is savored as long overdue recognition.
That process, and we hold high hopes of, the confirmation of everything. And it has been an honor, to finally have him recognized and, the name changed, to bring him into the light again, because he has been silenced, not only by the previous rulers, but our current ones as well.
The 21 proposed name changes are yet to be gazetted and will only be revealed at that stage. Once gazetted, they will be subject to public comment before the changes are legally effected. Sisipho Ngcumbe, SABC News, Graaff Reinet.